Hi there, I just wanted to give you an update on one of the video modules that I previously placed on this YouTube site. It was a video module detailing the Contract Supervisor Level 1 programme, and I said within that piece of footage that I didn't feel that by the time you started within the organisation that we'd have made any headway with the design and the implementation of that programme. I was actually really pleased to say that I was wrong, and Contract Supervisor Level 1 now does have content. It does have a very loose format and structure, and that's what I wanted to share with you through this video clip. Essentially, Contract Supervisor Level 1 is only aimed at a target audience of 10 to 15 people. It's a very, very small number of people in comparison with Contract Supervisor Level 2 and Contract Supervisor Level 3. Contract Supervisor Level 1 will be made up of two completely separate subjects. One of the subjects will be an advanced commercial contractual awareness, and that is the module that there has been no development on. The other element of Contract Supervisor Level 1 will be a CDM, Construction Design Management module, and that's the one that we have made quite a bit of progress on. In a nutshell, the CDM, Construction Design Management element, will consist of the same approach that we have taken with Contract Supervisor Level 2. Each of the 10 to 15 people will be sent an e-learning module. That module will be an open book assessment, and we'll ask them some really tough, challenging and in-depth questions that they're only going to be able to answer by opening up the CDM manual and actually reading it in some depth. So it's a really good way of making sure that those 10 to 15 people have accessed their governing document, if you like, the Bible with the CDM. Once they've done that, they'll all be invited along to a case study day that will knit together the theory that they've covered in the manual, and will bring it to life. And that session is being facilitated by an external provider, a guy called Brian Lambert, who's got a lot of experience on the Urenco sites. He also does a lot of CDM work himself, so not only is he a training provider, but actually his primary role is as an advisor with the CDM regs. So not only does he know Urenco, but he knows this subject matter extremely well, and he's going to facilitate 4 case studies that take place in a chronological order over the period of the day that really do allow the delegates to bring alive the theory that they've covered in the e-learning module, and it also provides a wonderful opportunity for them to pick his brains and really get below the weeds of some of the content that relates to CDM. The e-learning element will be designed by myself. I'll put it together, but I will be looking to Brian to provide the questions and be able to direct me towards the area of the manual that, in his opinion, we really do need to dig into. So essentially, Contract Supervisor Level 1 will consist of 2 elements: advanced financial awareness, and a CDM element. The CDM element will be broken down into 2 parts: the e-learning that I'll be designing with the assistance of Brian Lambert, and the case study, which will be a face-to-face activity that the 10 to 15 people will come together at and will be facilitated by Brian Lambert. The stage we've got at so far is Brian has provided us with the outline case studies. I've put them into a Urenco format, a Urenco template, and I'm due to meet with Brian and the project sponsor, Carl Swain, before you start in the organisation, so by the end of September, hopefully to get approval and sign off of the case studies. And really then it's a case of me working on the e-learning module. But it's unlikely, in fact it will not be finished and officially all put together by the time I leave the L&D advisor role. Hence the reason I thought it was a really good idea to provide this update to you, so that when you take over the role, you're taking it over with a small degree of understanding as to the work that's progressed before. As always, got any questions, got any queries, drop me a line, give me a call, or pop across to see me.